Okay, so for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the classic construction models, Caterpillar 834 wheel dozer and 1/48 scale. So to start off the review, when you buy the model, the cab does not come with it. It's not included. You have to pick that up separately. This is what the model looks like when you open it out of the box. So starting off with some of the details, you do have some nice bolt detailing on your wheels. Well, actually, a lot of bolt detailing on your wheel hubs. You do have a nice tread pattern on your tires. The tires are rubber. They're not shiny, which I like a lot. Because some manufacturers do like to put shiny rubber tires on, and it just doesn't look that good. But these look fairly good. You do have metal handrails on top of your operator's compartment. You do have a black, I believe it's a metal exhaust. I'm not sure. It does not feel like plastic. It feels like it is metal, which is nice. Coming to the rear, you do have metal handrails on both sides of your engine. You do have a nice Caterpillar logo in the middle of the handrail. And then you do have a nice Pac-Man logo that says 834 right there. Your wheel covers or your wheel fenders do move, so if you were to hit an obstacle roll or something, they would just pop up, which is nice. You do have some simulated, actually it is kind of diamond plated. It's kind of hard to tell that it is diamond plated because the paint's a little thick over it, but it doesn't really bother me. Come to the back of the machine, you do have a nice Caterpillar logo. My R is a little worn off right there, but it's no big deal. You do have a nice radiator guard that is perforated. So if you do get it in the right amount of sunlight, you can see parts of the engine. Even though you can see it on both sides because it is an open engine. You do have some nice working lights right there. You do have a simulated tow hitch right here. There's a little pin in there. I don't believe it's removable, and I'm not going to try and remove it. Coming to this side, it's almost the same as the other side. You do have a nice ladder right here to get up into your operator's compartment. Like I said, just some more detailing to show your engine. It's a nice Caterpillar engine in there. And then you do have a nice air cleaner right here. We'll get back to that in a minute. Here's your operator's compartment. You do have a nice steering wheel on all your levers to raise and lower the blade. Then coming to the front, it does say Caterpillar on the front, or it doesn't say Caterpillar, it just says Cat on the front. You do have a nice cutting edge on your blade, and then you got a nice little 834 decal right there. But for range of motion, it turns from side to side very well. You get a very realistic range of motion, which is nice. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but coming down to the blade, you do have some simulated hydraulic lines that run to your cylinders that work the blade. And your blade function moves in, and it goes out pretty far, which is nice. Raise and lower function isn't the best. I believe it only goes up to about there. But it only goes down to, I believe, it goes down to about there. So if you do have it mounted on a shelf, I would recommend putting the blade forward a little bit so that it lifts the front wheels off the ground so it doesn't roll off the shelf. But that's kind of about it. Like I said, I would come back to the air cleaner. So if you do get the cab, which I said is something extra you have to get, cost me $40. That's how much they are. Well, at the time of the video, that's how much it cost. I'm not sure if they'll pop up on eBay or some of the other marketing sites for more in the future. But when you do get your cab, you're going to have to slightly bend your air cleaner back. Just ever so slightly. Bend it back so the cab will fit into the holes. But that's what it looks like with the cab. Like I said, you're going to have to buy the cab extra. It does not come with the model. But if you're not looking to spend $40 on a cab, there is another alternative. If you would like some protection for your operator, you can buy a nice little umbrella here. You can still get this from CCM. It just mounts I'm not exactly sure where it mounts. I believe it mounts like right there to go over your operator's seat. I'm not 100% sure where it mounts, but you can get an umbrella. These run like $15 directly from CCM. So if you're looking to pick up that in 834, I'd highly recommend it. But if you can find a cab, I would recommend that more than the umbrella. I think it looks a lot better than an open cab. But that's just my preference. So overall, I'd highly recommend picking this model up. It's only $120, and you can still get it for $120. So I'd recommend doing it. I wouldn't go to eBay first. See if some of the normal retailers still have it. As the time of the video, I believe 3000 Toys still has this for $120 shipped, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I obviously didn't pay that for mine. I had some reward points from 3000 Toys that I was able to use on this. So I got it for a pretty good price, which is why I wanted to buy it. But overall, that's just it for this review. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow me on any of my social media, Facebook, Instagram, both links are in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And as always, stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.